So let's start the news hound this morning. We've got stories from athletics. Tobi Amusan became the first Nigerian athlete to win a World Athletics Championship gold as she stormed to victory in the women's 100 meters hurdles in Oregon yesterday. Amusan, who had obliterated the world record in an astonishing semi-final where she clocked 12.12 seconds powered over the line at Hayward Field in 12.06 seconds. Her winning time would not be recognized as a world record, however, due to a strong following wind of 2.5 meters per second. Jamaica's Brittany Anderson took second in 12.23 seconds, while Olympic champion Jasmine Camacho, Queen of Puerto Rico, claimed bronze in 12.23 seconds. Amusa walked away with a huge check of $100,000 for winning gold in the final of the women's 100 meters hurdles event in Eugene. There's also a follow-up as well from athletics. Ese Brome won a silver medal in the women's long jump at the World Athletics Championship. She placed second behind German Olympic champion Malaika Mihambo, who continued her dominance in the women's 100 meters by soaring to a second successive World Championship gold with a final leap of 7.12 meters. The silver medal achieved with a leap of 7.02 was an improvement for Brume, who had won a bronze medal last time out at the World Championship in 2019. Brazil's Leticia Oromelo took bronze with 6.89 meters.
All right, and the first batch of Team Nigeria athletes to the 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham left the country on Friday. One group left through the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos, while the other left through the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja. The Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dare, the President of the Nigerian Olympic Committee, Engineer Habu Gumel, and the Chef de Mission to the Games, Dr. Simon Ebojaye, were on hand to see off the team that left through Abuja. The minister charged the athletes to be focused, disciplined, and conscious of the fact that they are carrying the aspirations and hopes of over 200 million Nigerians. The minister also emphasized the zero tolerance policy against doping and the need for the athletes to be clean and fair.
So we gathered a selection of students from a pool of 12,000 keen and eligible student athletes have been selected for sports scholarship by the Feed Sports Nigeria. The selected students will be officially presented on the 27th of July at the Christ Cathedral Hall, Lagos Island. This year, the selection of successful students will be put forward for sports scholarship with some of the best secondary schools in the country. So far, 7 students have been awarded sports scholarship of 6 years full education in privileged learning. Now, funding, support and infrastructures are essential in making the dreams of millions of students come through, and that is what the plan for the Nigerian Fencing Federation. A representative of the board, Rachel Osamuel, confirmed this at the weekend.
And Charles Leclerc gifted Max Verstappen a victory and a huge advantage in the World Championship by crashing out of the lead of the French Grand Prix. The Ferrari driver, in need of a good result to keep his title hopes alive, lost control at the Bezet right-hander 2 laps after the Red Bull had made its first pit stop. Verstappen's 7th win in 12 races gives him a 63-point lead with 10 races to go. Lewis Hamilton, on his 300th Formula 1 start, took a strong second, and his Mercedes teammate George Russell third, and the final podium place after a frantic and bad-tempered fight with Red Bull's Sergio Perez in the closing laps. Ferrari's Carlos Sainz was 5th, questioning his team's decision to make a second pit stop just after he had taken 3rd place from Perez with 11 laps to go.
From cycling, Denmark's Jonas Vingegaard secured the first Tour de France victory as Jasper Philipsen of Belgium won the sprint on the final stage in Paris. Philipsen was an easy winner for the title, while Vingegaard, 25, finished alongside his Jumbo-Visma teammates after 3 weeks of racing. He beat last year's champion Tadej Pogačar by 2 minutes 43 seconds in the general classification. Britain's former winner Geraint Thomas came 3rd overall.
And the Falconets will be leaving in the next few days for Colombia to finalize their preparations for next month's FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup final scheduled for Costa Rica. Ademola Olajire, the Director of Communications at Nigerian Football Federation, disclosed this in a statement yesterday. The tour will round off the team's preparations for the competition since their qualification several weeks ago. Olajire said it was from Colombia the team will fly into San Jose in Costa Rica for the finals, slated to hold from August 10th to August 28th. The Falconets will begin their campaign in the competition on the 12th of August. against France. They will play other Group C matches against South Korea on August 14th and Canada on the 18th of August.
Well, let's stay with women's football. The Super Falcons recorded their worst performance at the Women's Africa Cup of Nations after losing to Bruce Nwape's Zambia in Casablanca on Friday. Now, Zambia defeated Nigeria by a goal to nil to win the 2022 Women's Africa Cup of Nations third place on Friday night. On Saturday, we saw South Africa beat Morocco by 2-1. The only goal scored for the game against Nigeria was from Everine Katongo's first half efforts.
KRC gang have turned down offers from newly promoted Italian Serie A side US Cremonese for Nigerian international Cyril Dessers. Again considered the offer from the Italian side too low and were not ready to enter into negotiations for the forward. Meanwhile, RB Leipzig are presently in negotiations with Atalanta Bergamo for the sale of Nigerian attacker Ademola Lookman. And after 2 consecutive loans to the Premiership, Nigerian winger Lookman finally looks set for a permanent departure from RB Leipzig.
Well, international stories right now. Harry Maguire will finally get a court date for his Greek holiday assault case, but would not be able to clear his name until 2023. The Manchester United and England defender will receive a court summons in the next few weeks for an appeal hearing. He was convicted for assaulting police in Mykonos in August 2020. According to Greek police sources, the court will set a date for late spring or early summer next year on the island of Syros, which is where appeals are held. It means the 29-year-old will be free to focus on the start of United's Premier League season and the World Cup in Qatar in November and December.
Staying in England, Arsenal chief Edu slammed the aging superstars who were killing the club. Mesut Ozil and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang were among big-name stars who had their contracts paid up by Arsenal to leave. Edu said when a player is 26 or older, has a big salary and is not performing, he's killing you. In the past, 80% of the squad had those characteristics, and there was no chance anyone would buy them. And Gunners Chiefs also paid off defenders Kodran Mustafi, Shad Kolasinac, and Socrates to leave the club. Technical director Edu explained that they don't have a transfer value and are comfortable on a long contract living in London. So we needed to clean the squad, and if we had to pay some to go, I considered it an investment.
And finally, from other sports stories from us, this comes as a very sad one. An undefeated Nigerian boxer has suddenly died aged 18 after a tragic sparring session. Miracle Amaeze was a rising light heavyweight star in his homeland, but reports in Nigeria state he passed away following a horror incident. Amaeze is said to have lost consciousness after 2 knockdowns during training yesterday morning in the major city of Lagos. He was given first aid treatment and rushed to the hospital, but could not pull through and was confirmed dead in the evening. Amaeze had a perfect 2-0 record in his professional career and was tipped for boxing greatness by many in Nigeria.
All right, that's about it on the Sports Hound, News Hound, I beg your pardon, this morning.